National Homebuyers Month. I am Marva Morris, your Central New Jersey Realtor, moving you forward. Welcome, welcome, welcome to day 7, future homeowners. Today, let's talk about loan programs for first-time home buyers. I want to just kind of start out with talking about, if you've been following me all along, you know that you don't need a 20% down payment, right? So that is great. A big reason is these special programs designed to help people just like you. I'll go over the main ones in this video. So let's start first with FHA loans. This is a super popular option for first-time buyers. FHA loans are backed by the Federal Housing Administration. You only usually need 3.5% down, and your credit score is about 580 or more. Even if your credit isn't perfect, FHA is pretty forgiving. So this is something that you want to look into. Now, the catch, you will pay mortgage insurance. So it's called PMI, and you'll hear us mention this with your monthly payment. So this protects the lender since you're putting less money down. But a lot of people find that FHA is their ticket to home ownership. So maybe this will also work for you. Next, we have VA loans. So if you're a veteran or an active duty military person, or perhaps you're a qualified spouse of one of those categories, VA loans are backed by the Department of Veterans Affairs. Now, the great thing about them, they offer 0% down financing. That's right, no down payment. Plus, no monthly mortgage insurance, which is our PMI that we just talked about, which is fantastic. You typically need decent credit, usually a 620 or higher, and there's a one-time funding fee. Unless you have a disability exemption, but you'll know if you have that, so your loan officer will talk to you about that. But VA loans are hands down amazing for those of you who have served our country. Thank you so much for your service. Next, we have USDA loans. No, they are not for buying a farm. That's what a lot of people think. That's a misconception. The USDA loan is 0% down. It's for homes designated in rural or suburban areas. So, you'll be living further out. It's definitely not in the city. Parts of New Jersey actually qualify. Not a whole lot, but we do have some, especially in South Jersey or more rural towns. So, great for that. It is income restricting for moderate income earners. You can talk to your mortgage person about that. And the property has to be in a USDA eligible area. If you're open to live a bit further out or in certain suburbs, this is a fantastic option with low upfront costs. So now we also have conventional 3% down loans. So we have what we call Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, Home Ready. These are conventional loans, but they're not government insured. They actually cater to first-time home buyers with just 3% down. Now, they do have some income limits and often require a slightly higher credit score. So usually minimum of 620 to 640. So you got to make sure that, that's how you qualify for that. But the benefit is potentially lower mortgage insurance. That PMI is lower than the FHA, and it's easier to cancel the PMI later once you have 20% in equity, where the FHA you cannot cancel. It's there for the life. Now, we have a few other special programs. There's sometimes local bank programs or credits for first-time buyers. So they reduce the closing costs or they give you special interest rates. It is worth you shopping around and asking about first-time homebuyer incentives at your bank or your credit union, and then you can actually, ask a mortgage person also. So now I have some great news. We have a New Jersey shout out. If you are buying in New Jersey, you can actually combine some of these loans with our state program. Now, just think about that. So, for instance, the NJHMFA, which is the New Jersey, it's a mouthful, New Jersey Housing and Mortgage Finance Agency, offers down payment assistance. So, I'm going to talk about that specific thing more tomorrow, so stay tuned and make sure that you tune in for that. Now, they require you to use one of their approved loans, which usually is a FHA, VA, USDA, or certain conventional loans. So just keep that in mind also. So you might get the best of both, a low down payment and extra money for your down payment, which is fantastic. The key takeaway today, you have options. Buying a house isn't one size fits all. It's all about the individual, which is why you have to talk to us and we will find that thing that fits you. There's a loan out there that can fit your situation. We will find it. Now, if those acronyms and options have your head spinning, right? Don't worry. That's what I am here for. Feel free to call or text me and I can help you figure it out. My number is going to be right here in this video. Check in the comments. I can help you figure out what programs you might qualify for and what fits you best. Knowledge is power, and I want you to feel empowered on your home buying journey. Tomorrow on day 8, we will dive into specific programs right here in New Jersey that can give first-time home buyers a big boost. See you then. Once again, I am Marva Morris, your Central New Jersey Realtor, moving you forward. Happy National Home Buyers Month.